Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you a quick video just giving you my thoughts on the past two episodes of Arrow that I haven't reviewed. Of course, episode 6 of season 6, Promises Kept, as well as season 6, episode 7, which was their Thanksgiving episode. With Arrow, I do enjoy Arrow. I just haven't felt the need to do videos on it like I have like Legends of Tomorrow and other shows I do during the week and stuff like that. So I fell behind, but I just caught off on the two episodes I've missed, both today and late last night. And with the Crisis on Earth X crossover event coming up, I thought now would be a good time just to restate Arrow's place on my channel, I guess. Because it still does have a place. I do enjoy Arrow. I do like Arrow. I especially like what they've been doing with Slade, Manu, Bennett, Slade, Wilson, Deathstroke this season. That's easily been the best part of it. And going forward, I think I will try to do more videos on Arrow, but we'll have to see. Like I said, I'm just not as consistently entertained by it as Legends, but I still do love, Stephen Amell's Oliver Queen, and like I said, Manu Bennett is just a highlight whenever he's on screen, whenever he's in an episode, and I really have appreciated how they've brought his dynamic with Oliver full circle this season. It really feels like a great character development, and I like that he's more of an anti-hero, almost, good guy at this point. Some people like Deathstroke more dark and, violent, and, just a complete villain, but I like it when it's a little more complex like this. He feels more like a real character on Arrow right now. So I've appreciated what they've done with them. So I like the Promises Kept episode. I'm not going to go too far into detail on either of them right now. I just wanted to do a video just catching up on both of them. But I did like the Promises Kept episode almost as much as the Deathstroke Returns one. I think the actor they have playing one of Slade's sons is doing a decent job so far. And of course, it makes us question if he's going to side with him because he made a promise to him years ago, or if he's going to keep helping and atoning with Oliver for what he's done to him. And I like the way that went. I just hope they never have Slade actually betray Oliver again. Even though I wouldn't be surprised if they do, but I feel like it would sort of take back the development I've been talking about that they've given him. So I like that Slade eventually, of course, helped out Oliver again when he was captured, and he even defends him to Joe, saying he's done far worse to him, and Oliver still found a way to forgive him. So that definitely says a lot. And Oliver keeps bringing up the man he knows Slade can be, and he knows Slade used to be, and he needs to be that man now. So I like that episode. I'm not going to go into more detail about it, but I also thought Slade had a pretty cool exit in this episode as well. Him and Oliver sharing a bonding moment at the end, and Slade sort of walking off into the smoke and everything. I thought it was actually pretty cool. It would be great if we could have Slade in the crossover event, though. He'd be a great help to the rest of them for sure. But I know how they want to make Slade sort of have his own story and be his own uncertain dark horse factor, I suppose, to Arrow's side of things. But still, Deathstroke would be badass. But yeah, I really like Promises Kept. I'm going to give it about the same I gave the 5th episode, Deathstroke Returns, which I gave about a 8.9. I'm going to give that one, I'm going to give Promises Kept about the same. There are some other things in the episode that weren't quite as good as that, of course, that don't hold a candle to the Deathstroke stuff, with the other side of the team, but, it is what it is. And then the Thanksgiving episode, I thought it was pretty good. It was back to more of a typical Arrow episode, I guess. Not no Slade or anything. More Felicity, unfortunately. I still don't know why they think that Felicity is what we want this whole time, but anyway. Focus more on Diggle's struggle to keep up the mantle of the Green Arrow. His nerve damage and everything. Curtis, he ends up using a similar experimental thing I used to help Felicity when she was paralyzed. And it seems to work, but when Oliver, finds out that Diggle's been hiding it, from him, he is a little bit upset because he's compromised the team and everything like that. Which I understood. I thought when Oliver sort of laid into Diggle, he had a couple of good points about it. Because Diggle's a good guy. He's an honorable man and everything, but there are a handful of different times this season where he almost got Dinah killed, or he caused an operation to just go kaput, just get really screwed up, and he still kept hiding it from people except Dinah, and he tried doing it again, and then it got messed up again. So because it was such a cycle, I feel like he should have tried to do something else about it sooner. And I thought it was also kind of odd and contradicting how when Diggle tells Oliver, the doctor said that, or basically if he goes out and keeps doing it, he could become paralyzed himself, but then it's a big deal and Oliver says he can't wait for Diggle to put on the mantle again. Is Diggle going to get paralyzed, or are they just going to ignore that after the conversation? I don't know. So I feel like they're kind of stretching out Oliver not just being the Green Arrow, even though it's great to see him as a Green Arrow again in this one, but they still say it's a temporary thing. We all know it's not, so it feels like a little bit of an unnecessary storyline right now, even though I know he's trying to spend more time with William, as well as stay more off of the FBI agent's radar. And again, it's feeling repetitive that Oliver keeps being taken into jail and everything. And it seems more and more likely that the FBI agent that's digging into him so much might be connected to Kate and James, or maybe another villain we don't really know as much about this season. Maybe that's why Oliver's being pursued so hard by her. I don't know. But it wasn't a bad episode. I also like Dinah's moments in this one as well. And again, I think her and Oliver would be much better than him and Felicity 24/7. But again, anyway. Some people have also had a theory that Diggle might be actually losing his arm entirely, like the alternate Earth, Oliver we've seen in the Legends of Tomorrow episode, which I think would be interesting, I guess, because they could say, oh, it's their Earth, so in this case, Diggle's going to lose his arm because he's the Arrow. So, it could make sense in that way, I suppose. And I'm sure they don't want to handicap Oliver, their main character, quite yet, unless maybe it's the last season or something, which I think could still work kind of well, but we'll see how they do it. But yeah, so Promises Kept I liked, 8.9. Thanksgiving, it wasn't bad either. I think I'm giving it maybe like an 8.5, around there, 8.4. I liked it, I thought it was fine. So yeah, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.